Okay, the trigger. You got shot in the trigger 4 or 5 times, paint's getting stuck in there, and your trigger's not flowing the way it should. So, Allen wrench one side, loosen it up 3 or 4 turns. Allen wrench on the other side, loosen it up 3 or 4 turns. Now I don't know if you noticed that, but the trigger started to come forward as it loosened up. Okay, see how it moves out? And the trigger comes right out, and you can see the top adjustment there, hopefully. Top adjustment there. That set screw is magnetic. There's a magnet in the gun that holds onto that set screw right there. That's how you adjust your backwards trigger travel, by pushing that down. Not all that necessary. Okay, so clean off your trigger, put it back in, tighten the two up. Now, here's your trigger activation point, and here is your backwards travel. Now, on your set of wrenches, some of them won't go down as far as the 0.50, the 50 thousandths wrench, and that's what you need to adjust this with. If you have a set of wrenches and one end is a ball, which I like, don't put the ball in here. The ball is too small and it'll strip off easily. You need to use the flat end so these don't strip out. I don't recommend changing these. These can be a real pain because they're so small, and if you strip them out, they're hard to get out. You can reach them from the back and take them off. Okay, but that's how you adjust these two. These need, if you do adjust these, they need to be Loctited. If you get them way close where it's real close together, you can get trigger bounce. You need a little bit of play after the trigger, not so it's right on the trigger. The more play you have in front of it, the better off you're going to be. Okay? So, anyway, only reason you took it out was dirty, right? So, in order to put it back in, it's easier to take one side all the way out. On the other side, you're going to put a little Loctite, otherwise your trigger can get sloppy. How sloppy? Not that bad. But if you want it set, put a little Loctite on there, bring it up, get it in there, get it down on the spring. The spring will center it for you. Okay, get it in there, work it around a little bit. Oh, it's down a little too far. See there, it won't go in. There. The spring centers it, the magnet centers it for you. You take it down, it starts to move. Oh, it's tight. Leave it just barely tight. Other side. Put it on. A tad of Loctite helps a lot. Take it down. Snug, a little less than snug, and you did this side first, so that's pushing it to the other side, so loosen it up on that side. How loose? Well, it's side-to-side travel that you don't want, and there's almost none. So you can actually leave these pretty open and still not have hardly any side-to-side travel. The tighter you make them, the more it's going to jam up when you get paint in there. So leave a little distance on those tapered edges. You'll get the best flow, and you won't have to adjust it. Wipe off the extra Loctite, let it dry overnight, and you're good to go. As I said, they do not come out that fast. It won't give you a lot of side play. So if your trigger starts sticking, you're in a game or something, go ahead, take it off, put it back on, clean it off, put it back on. You'll be set for several days. When you get some time, you can Loctite it. That's all there is to the trigger and the Invasion.